After LaVoy Finicum was shot and killed by the FBI and Oregon State Police, several of the surviving passengers from LaVoy's truck claimed that LaVoy had sacrificed himself to save their lives by drawing the fire towards himself and away from the passengers. I will examine the evidence for this claim to determine if it is true or not.
He got out, and they had shot through the windshield at him. So I believe that he was wounded, and he had his hands in the air, and he started walking back toward them, and he started to say, "If you're going to shoot, then just shoot me." And he kept saying that over and over, and he was shouting it. "If you're going to shoot, then just shoot me." And I honestly believe that he was trying to take the focus. He was trying to keep us safe who were in the vehicle. He was trying to draw any attention away from the vehicle because they were firing at us. He was trying to take any attention away from the vehicle and keep it on him. And he said, "If you're going to shoot, then just shoot me."
And we went swerving around, and then I could see the vehicles that were in the road. And we got stopped, and now we're stuck. And immediately there are lasers everywhere, all over, and LaVoy jumps out. He flings open the door, and he throws his hands in the air, and he jumps out and starts running through this deep snow. We can see him, and I have it on video, and we're just freaking out because there are bullets flying. He's yelling, "Go ahead and shoot me," and his hands are out. "Go ahead and shoot me, go ahead and shoot me." I honestly believe that he was trying to draw fire away from us. LaVoy is the father of many girls, and he's very protective.
Deer makes a lot of noise and pretends to be injured in order to lure predators away from the nest.
There we go. There's their nest. See, they act like they're wounded when they leave their nest. What they're doing is they're trying to get the predators to follow them so they won't see the nest with the eggs.
In order to show that this analogy applies to LaVoy Finicum, I will show analogies for the following observations. There must be a predator present. The bird must attract the predator to itself. The bird must lure the predator away from the nest. Although the bird is risking its own life, it is not trying to be killed. It is only trying to get the predator to come after it. This is the diagram from the major incident team of shot trajectories that struck LaVoy's truck. LaVoy was driving. In the back seat were Ryan Bundy, Victoria Sharp, and Shauna Cox. Next I will show the video from the truck, and as each shot is fired, the shot trajectory will be shown and extended to show who is in the line of fire.
You're out there. Hang on!
Okay, they're shooting.
Hang on!
Okay, let's get down. Okay, we're here.
Go ahead and shoot me!
Damn!
Ryan Bundy was hit in the arm, probably on the last shot shown. Based upon the shots fired, it was very reasonable for LaVoy to believe that the FBI intended to kill everyone. If LaVoy was intending to draw fire away from the other passengers, he was justified in his decision. And LaVoy's sense of urgency is also justified, as emphasized by the last two shots.
Go ahead and shoot me!
The existence of a predator has been established.
Get too close, it sounds an alarm.
LaVoy made an extremely rapid exit from the truck.
They're shooting.
Hang on!
Okay, let's get down. Okay, we're here.
Go ahead and shoot me!
Damn!
Because the FBI was shooting through the truck and the other passengers to get to LaVoy, a rapid exit was important. The fact that one of the passengers was hit emphasizes the necessity of a rapid exit if LaVoy wanted to save the passengers.
Okay, we're here.
Go ahead and shoot me!
Damn! Trying to.
Shoot me! Get on the ground!
Stay down, stay down, stay down. Stay down. Stay down.
Shoot me! You have to shoot me!
Damn it. Are they shooting him? Did they shoot him? You asshole.
LaVoy repeats the phrase, "Go ahead and shoot me," 3 times before the foam bullet shot is heard on the video. The phrase, "go ahead," means to do something after planning to do it, or it can mean to do something after getting permission to do it. Either way, the phrase, "go ahead," implies that a plan already exists. This means that LaVoy believes that the FBI already has a plan to shoot him, and he is giving them permission to continue with their plan. This supports the idea that LaVoy believes they are targeting him specifically, and that by removing himself from the other passengers, only he will risk being shot. LaVoy is certainly provoking the officers, saying, "Go ahead and shoot me," and "you're going to have to shoot me." However, neither LaVoy's words nor his tone of voice are aggressive towards the FBI. In fact, the tone of voice is almost polite.
Go ahead and shoot me!
I didn't think they would actually shoot him because he was not being threatening at all. He was shouting that if they were going to shoot, then they'd just shoot him. I remember him saying that if they shoot him, they'd have an innocent man's blood on their hands because he wasn't doing anything aggressive, anything. He just was walking with his hands up.
In order to draw fire away from the other passengers, LaVoy needs to draw attention to himself. The words "go ahead and shoot me" attract the FBI and Oregon State Police, just as a bird pretending to be injured attracts a predator. The bird pretending to be injured makes more of a scene than an actual injured bird. In the same way, LaVoy's constant repetition of "go ahead and shoot me" makes more of a scene than a person who really intends to fight with the FBI. LaVoy is attracting the predator to himself. The bird is only pretending to be injured and is not trying to be killed. When LaVoy says "shoot me," LaVoy is also not trying to be killed. LaVoy knows that just saying "shoot me" does not give the officers justification to shoot him. LaVoy puts his arms up and keeps them up even as shots are fired. He walks to the most vulnerable spot and does not make threatening statements to the FBI. LaVoy kept his arms up until he was shot with a foam bullet.
He was just walking with his hands in the air, and they shot him.
Lay down. Lay down. Lay down.
LaVoy walked rapidly away from the truck through deep snow, making a significant effort to put distance between himself and the other passengers. This is consistent with LaVoy drawing fire to save the passengers. LaVoy is luring the predator away from the passengers in the truck. All of the necessary evidence has been found to make the analogy between LaVoy and the bird protecting its nest. The direction that LaVoy walked is very unusual. LaVoy walked to this location as if someone's life depended upon it. But this is just an open space with nothing there. If LaVoy wanted to fight, this is strategically the worst location. He has no cover, he is surrounded, and every officer has a clear shot at him. If LaVoy wanted to fight, he should have stayed by the truck for cover. If he had a weapon, he should have drawn the weapon while he had cover. The direction that LaVoy walked contradicts the idea that he intended to fight. If LaVoy wanted to run, he should have traveled away from the officers. LaVoy did not move away from the officers, and he did not move towards them. When LaVoy first got out of the truck, 2 shots were fired at him. LaVoy's next actions were heavily influenced by these 2 shots.
Go ahead and shoot me!
The red line shows the trajectory of the 2 shots fired as LaVoy exited the truck. LaVoy walked from his truck to this location where he was killed. The green line shows the path that LaVoy walked away from the truck. The path that LaVoy walked is perpendicular to the trajectory of the 2 shots. This path strongly contradicts all other theories considered. However, this perpendicular path that LaVoy walked is mathematically the best choice if LaVoy's intention was to get the passengers of the truck out of the line of fire. To understand why a path perpendicular to the line of fire is the best choice, assume that LaVoy is trying to get this person out of the line of fire. If LaVoy moves away from the shooter or towards the shooter, the person is still in the line of fire. However, walking perpendicular to the line of fire gets this person out of the line of fire. The fact that LaVoy walked perpendicular to the line of fire is very strong evidence that LaVoy's intention was to draw fire away from the passengers in order to save their lives. LaVoy has been criticized for not getting on the ground when he was commanded to. FBI agent Joseph Astorita shot twice through the truck full of passengers to get to LaVoy, and LaVoy had to assume that he would fire again. According to the theory of drawing fire to save the passengers, LaVoy should have continued walking until he could see the position where the shots were fired from. LaVoy would have to have reached this green line before he could be sure that the passengers were out of the line of fire. Only at that position would it be safe to get on the ground. LaVoy was shot with a foam bullet before reaching this position, and LaVoy was killed just after he reached the position where he could be sure that the passengers were out of the line of fire.
Damn it. Are they shooting him? Did I shoot him? You assholes. Oh my God! Hold still, hold still. Stay down.
Is he dead?
Don't get out.
I'm EMT! I'm EMT!
Stop it.
Are you hit?
No, I'm EMT! No, hold on, don't do anything. No shooting. Don't do anything.
The claims of Victoria Sharp and Shauna Cox have been confirmed. All of the evidence matches. The way he walked, the way he talked, the words he chose, his tone of voice, the rapid exit, the speed he walked, the direction he chose, and the statements of the survivors all indicate that LaVoy was drawing the fire to himself in order to save the lives of the passengers of his truck. Since it is unlikely that the FBI will be indicted for the murder of LaVoy Finicum, the only hope for justice is the lawsuit by Jeanette Finicum. Although I do not speak for Jeanette Finicum, I recommend that decent people donate to her legal fund. You can do this at Jeanette's website, onecowboysstandforfreedom.com.